position, and then obviously I was looking for the sleeves and the collars to get into collar and sleeve. Sometimes Carl will be closer, and maybe he's pushed me into the mat. He's still there, and I'm too close. He's too close for me to actually get seated again. Does that make sense? So we need to be able to have this this skill of grip fighting from being flat on our back. Now, obviously, if Carl switch positions, if Carl gets me flat on my back, so say I'm here and then I move into the position here. If Carl tries to get seated again, I can just put him straight down. So I'm too close. Does that make sense? Obviously, my goal from here will be to try and control the pants. The legs is what I need to get past. So possibly from here I'll be making a grip. Okay. And even now, if Carl decides to make his grip, there's really nothing, unless he can make something on this collar, I can basically pass the scar. Does that make sense? So we want to be defensive with our legs. So, I was going to say we do this in the warm-up, but then I don't do a warm-up. But possibly when we did do a warm-up, there was this drill called egg beaters. Where we swing our legs like this. So anytime I'm flat on my back and Carl's got me down, now he's moved into the position. If I just keep my legs statically, Carl's making grips, and he's going to be, you're going to find it very hard to stop. So I want to be kind of defensive with my legs, but also my hands want to be on the inside, if that makes sense. So in other words, if I just move my legs around and Carl makes a grip, if I now go to snag that grip, he can basically just pass my collar. So I'm swimming with my legs and my hands are on the inside. He has to get past my hands to make grip. So my hands are here, my legs are moving. So now as he tries to make a grip, my hand's on the inside. Does that make sense? And now I'm just going to make my grip. Now I'll be taking it away from the leg. And now I want to kind of put a placeholder here, find the collar. Make sure, look, we're back into the same collar and sleeve again. Just on this side, bro. So if I end up flat on my back, and again, probably back in the day when I didn't know a lot of jiu-jitsu, I thought this is a good position to be in. This is much better because I am more mobile and I can create space and move back. This is not so good. So rather than keeping my legs defensive, yes, I want my knees towards my chest, but my arms are on the inside. But they're also moving. I know Carl wants to be snagging grips, so my legs are moving, but my hands are also looking to create that inside space. So I'm not just snagging at sleeves. So as Carl's hands engage, my hands are on the inside, and then they'll kind of swim and I'll make the grip. So that's the first pathway. Once I have that, possibly a foot on the hip, back into the collar, and then we're playing the whole game. We will do a system recap on Thursday. I'm going to take half an hour. So from here, he gets me flat on my back, my legs are circling, my hands are on the inside, and when he tries to make his grip, I'll slide it. Foot on the hip, foot on the collar. Let's just say I'm late, I wasn't moving, and Carl physically makes that grip. If I don't do anything else, he's just turning the corner and running around my head. So if he has made the grip, now it's obvious I will make the grip, but then I want something on that hip. So my foot's coming here, and now I'll keep his arm in that direction, and I'm just going to kick away from his knuckles. Once I have that, I'll find the collar, and we're back into collar and sleeve. So I'm flat on my back, Carl's too close. If Carl moves back, right, and he's too, he can't make grips, I'm sitting up. Does that make sense? So if he moves back too far, we're getting into the supine position. But good players, they'll step in, and now he's really too close for me to sit up. If he has snagged my pants, and I wasn't quick enough moving my legs, or I never controlled that inside space, I will snag the sleeve. That'll be an easy grip to get. Possibly my foot will go on his hip, or somewhere between his hip and his knee. I'll push him out a little bit, but I need something to push off of this leg. Okay? And then from there, I will kick to where his grip is weak, which is also, always kicking away from the knuckle line. Once I have that, I find the collar, and I'm back into my position again. Okay, I don't want to overcomplicate things. Let's just play around with that, guys.